Monday the 21st of May 2018, and the time's come up to 8:15. Finished work yesterday morning and had a few hours sleep, but after dinner last night I travelled across to southwest Wales. Spent the night parked in the National Trust car park, but this morning I visited a waterfall, 90-foot drop, and you can walk in behind it. But the waterfall that I went to is Henrhyd Falls. What I'll do is I'll put a clip in now and just show you the waterfall that I visited. Well, that was the waterfall I visited this morning. Very impressive. But best time to come and visit the waterfall is after we've had a good thunderstorm, a good rain shower, and there's more water flowing off the top. But did quite a bit of photography this morning. See, I was there for about an hour to 2 hours this morning. Took many long exposure photos from different angles. What I will do is put some pictures in just to show you the pictures that I took this morning. Well, after the waterfall, I travelled for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and I ended up at Aberdulais Tin Works, and quite an impressive waterfall there, so I stopped off to take a few photos. Now, I arrived at 3:10 this afternoon, and the place closed at 4 o'clock, so I only had 50 minutes in there. But I managed to have a quick wander around, had a look at the water wheel and all the ruined buildings. What I will do is I'll put a few clips in now and just show you all the remains of the old tin works. Well, that was the old Tin Works, and the water wheel is quite impressive, but the waterfall, that was absolutely spectacular. Very difficult to get photos there from different positions, because you're up above and railing going round. But managed to get a fair few nice long exposures, 100 ISO and f18 to f22, and 30 seconds. Play about with a polarizer and an adjustable natural density filter. What I'll do is I'll put the pictures in now, just to show you the pictures that I took. Well, that was quite an impressive waterfall as well, and definitely going to be going back to these waterfalls after we've had a little bit of rain, when there's a little bit more water flowing. But I'm out for 3 nights. This is my second night now. Not made my mind up about any particular place that I'm going to, but I did go across to Rossilly. Very busy there. It is a national trust, so parking wouldn't have cost me anything. But I did think about staying in the car park for the evening, but nice views, but I think a little bit busy there. But what I've done is I've come a little bit further around the coast, and it's a little car park I'm parked up in for the night. I'm not far from a place called Pembury, so Pembury Beach. It's southwest facing, so should get a good cracking sunset this evening. I've got dinner on the go at the moment, cooking myself some potatoes, going to do some mashed potato. Got 4 mushrooms in the frying pan, and cooking myself a nice piece of rump steak for the night. What I'll do is I'll just show you the food cooking, and just show you where I've parked up to for the night. But whether I stay in this exact spot that I'm parked in, or whether I come back out the car park just a little bit, and there's a little pull in that's a little bit more flatter. Well, I've peeled and chopped up 3 large potatoes. Going to mash those up in a bit when they're cooked. But rump steak in the frying pan, 4 mushrooms, that's this evening's dinner. Well, that's where I'm parked up to at the moment. Beach is down that way, but I expect what I will do is after dinner I'll just move the van up this way, and I'll just park in that little pull-in up there on the right hand side. It's just a little bit flatter, and be a little bit more comfortable for sleeping. Morning all, just gone 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. Been up now for an hour or so. Kettle's on at the moment, just making myself a cup of tea. Gonna cook myself some breakfast shortly. But must have nodded off about midnight last night. Enjoyed me steak and mash. Had a couple of cans of lemon hooch to wash that down. But laptop came out last night. Just going through all the pictures of the waterfalls that I'd taken yesterday. But after breakfast, I'm going to do the dishes, give the van a quick wash inside. But no actual plans at all. I'm just going to go for a drive, see where I end up. I'm going to look in the National Trust book, see if there's anything of any interest in the area. But we'll just play it by ear today. But time's just gone 10 o'clock and more or less ready to make a move now. But possibly going to head to Paxton Tower, possibly going to check out some gold mines. Gold mines are 42 miles away, both National Trust. I'm going to go for a drive and we'll see where we end up. The time's 11:15 and I'm parked up in the car park at Paxton Tower. Shouldn't be too busy as my van's the only vehicle in the car park, but we'll just go for a wander in, take a few photos and we'll see what it's all about.
Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate.
That was Paxton Tower that I just visited. It's National Trust. There's free parking in the car park and free admission to the tower. Must be a little bit of history behind it, but I was able to go upstairs to the first floor, went up a spiral staircase, magnificent views from the tower, but must have stayed there for about half hour, 45 minutes, had a good look around, but I was thinking about going across to the gold mine, but changed my mind. So nowhere particular in mind, it's just a case of jump in the van and drive. I've come across to the west coast. I've stopped off at a beach, it's National Trust. £4 all day parking, free for National Trust members. But I'm pretty sure it's Mwent Beach. I just spell it out to you. That's M-W-N-T. It's near Crediton. I'm parked up on the top of some cliffs. There's a little hill not far from me that I might take a walk up to the top of. I might head down to the beach. I've got a cup of tea at the moment. I've cooked myself a couple of sausages, fried some onions, made myself some hot dogs. No ice cream van here at all, which is a little bit disappointing. Probably not going to stay here tonight, but there is another beach, National Trust, not far from here, and there's a castle about 9-10 miles away. Going to visit the castle tomorrow, or hopefully visit the castle tomorrow before I head home. After leaving the first beach, I then went across to Penbryn Beach, National Trust car park. So once again, saved £4 on all day parking. But been travelling around now for the last hour or so, looking for somewhere to park up for the evening. But I've come across Newport Sands. I'm parked up along the seafront. Now it doesn't say anything about no overnight parking. Charges apply 9 AM to 5 PM. So I think I'm going to stay here this evening. I'm going to watch the sunset, and I'll be up early in the morning, and I'll be gone way before 9 o'clock, before anybody comes round checking tickets. Morning guys, it's 10 o'clock Wednesday morning. Ended up moving about 11 o'clock last night. Loads of boy racers in the car park. They was all over the beach, driving around, messing about. But boy racers in the car park, revving their engines, music blasting out. And they ended up parking next to myself and another motorhome, and spoke to the guy in the next motorhome, and we made the decision to drive off and park up in a different location. But I've come to Fishguard Fort, parked up in a little free car park up on the top of the hill. Fort's down at the bottom, and cracking view of the sea this morning. I've had bacon and egg roll for breakfast, made myself a cup of coffee. What I will do is I'll just nip out the van, show you where I've parked up to, the view that I've got from this location, and then I'll be thinking about making a move and stopping off at one of the castles on the way home. Absolutely no rush at all to do anything today. I'm back to work tomorrow. So I'll have a late one tonight, so it doesn't matter what time I get back. It's 11:15. I've arrived at the castle. Now parking is very limited here, with no parking in the castle grounds. I'm parked in the street outside the castle, about 100 yards away. Now heading now, take a wander around and think about heading on back after lunch.
We've been trading secrets, yeah. We've been tracing regrets.
yeah, yeah. Separation's only temporary. I know we fight and it gets kinda scary. Our commitment, it could never scare me. You've got some weight that you should let me carry, yeah. Remember when we were so close, right beside me, then you walked away. Baby, you were a stone's throw. Just tell me what you want me to say, but now you're just stone cold. I thought forever's what you wanted to be, and this is the moment when you come running, running back to me. You're running back to me, running back to me now. Now you're running back, running back. Now you're running back, running back to me now. Now you're running back, running back. Now you're running back, running back. We've been thinking way back, yeah. Maybe we should change that, yeah. Or maybe we should say that, yeah. I really need to say that, yeah, yeah. Separation's only temporary. I know we fight and it gets kinda scary. Our commitment, it could never scare me. You've got some weight that you should let me carry, yeah. Remember when we were so close, right beside me, then you walked away. Baby, you were a stone's throw. Just tell me what you want me to say, but now you're just stone cold. I thought forever's what you wanted to be, and this is the moment when you come running, running back to me.
Past 12 and I'm back at the van. Been for a walk around the castle. It's castle ruins. You can go inside the towers, and quite impressed with this one. For a non-paying member it's only £4, so quite a cheap one, but parking is limited here. It's been a great 3 nights in southwest West Wales. Really enjoyed my time. The weather's been fantastic. Visited 2 or 3 beaches, parked up by a fort, but been to a couple of waterfalls, managed to get some long exposures. I've put the pictures in, but thanks for watching the video, guys. It's much appreciated. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Bye for now.